me your father was dead?
It was wishful thinking. I had a shock when I saw the old bastard myself.
Really? And when were you going to mention that to me?
Believe it or not, I was trying to
No,
protect...
don't tell me you were trying to protect me again, Abra.
He's a nasty piece of work. He's really, truly nasty.
Yes, so you left me to find that out for myself, did you? Oh.
Come to gloat, have you?
No. Come to remind you that we're running a tight schedule and that we could use you in there.
Much obliged. Anything else?
You reckon you'll never stick around for me? Never.
Can't you see what he's trying to do?
What else have you got stashed away, Abra? Is that a wife and 2 kids? Because I would really rather know now.
Just keep your voice down, will you?
Well, how can I trust you? You said we were in this together, that you were here for the long haul.
I am! I mean, I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere! Zeke's out of theatre now, yeah? Before we know it, he'll be in a private ambulance and out of our hair. An hour tops.
And your dad?
We'll be going with him when he's got no reason to hang around here. No, please just trust me. Yeah, don't blow the lid on this. Just hold your nerve for a minute.
Does it look like you've had quite a night of it?
Struggling to hold the fort without you.
Evidently. God, man, you look terrible.
Never knew you cared. You coming?
That's beds. You sure this was a good idea? It wasn't exactly the routine operation we thought it was going to be.
It's the best idea we've had all year. He'll be coming around in a second. We should get on with it.
We almost lost him in theatre. We can't just shunt him into a private ambulance.
Look, in 20 minutes, the world and his wife will be swarming round here. If he starts throwing one of his tantrums, we'll be well and truly buggered. Hello? Thank you. Now carriage your weights.
Is he going to be all right?
Right as rain.
A slight change of plans. Nothing to worry about. You're perfectly safe, Zeke.
Famous last words.
Well, shut up, Abra.
You're on normal saline, 1 litre over 2 hours, 20 millimole potassium, 10 milligram morphine IV.
Henny! Hurry!
Carry on. I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, joy.
She's my sister.
I'm okay.
Wouldn't do that if I were you.
Right, they're still in the car park. What's the score here?
Well, he's obviously in severe abdominal pain. We're going to have to move him.
Right. You take him to AAU. I'll get Zeke in the ambulance.
I'm feeling much better.
Just do as you're told.
Henny! He won't go anywhere without me.
Yeah, well, this time he'll have to.
I'm not going without him.
You can't stay here.
I want to see.
Right, listen, I'm going to take you back up.
No, not back there.
Just going to get you something for the pain.
But Henny...
Oh, come on, you're perfectly safe. No one's going to hurt you. You thought you weren't going to come through the operation, but you did, didn't you? Now, come on, you just got to trust me. Right. I need you to keep an eye on the old man.
What?
Yeah, don't let him out of your sight. You never know what he can get up to.
Abra, I've got too much on.
Really? Not half as much as you'd have if this got out of hand. We'd be out of here so fast you wouldn't know what had hit you. Now, we're in this together. Let's stick together. Come on.
No, it's okay. I've got it.
Come on.
Had to take him out to ITU. He'll be all right there for a minute. Well, this has put somewhat of a spanner in the works.
His pulse is 120, BP 90 over 60, and believe it or not, he has had pain relief.
I can assure you.
Oh, save it. It's probably nothing more than a vasovagal attack. Had many of these funny turns recently, have you?
I really think we should take him up for a CT scan, ASAP.
All right. Can you organise that? Now, please.
I'm willing to discharge myself.
Jolly good. But we need to make sure you're in tip-top shape so we see the back of you once and for all. I'll go and tell the ambulance crew to hold tight. Think positive.
Can you get me some FBs?
So it's all looking good. I think we're definitely out of the woods here.
But Mr. Henny, you said you would be here.
It's all under control, and I'm sure it won't be long now.
Promise me.
I promise. I can't believe you haven't put them off.
I'll put him off and wait 3 months to see him again.
Today isn't... What are you doing?
This place, I've done a about to look like a total tip.
It's just, you know, with all we've got happening today.
Yeah, and whose fault's that? And all but yourself to blame.
What kind of impression are we going to make? You haven't slept all night. You've been drinking.
You know, if you cared about me, about us, the way you say you do...
I do, of course I do.
He needs scans back. You do realise what this means? This is potentially very serious.
Well, what goes around comes around.
We've got no previous medical records. We have no idea who this guy is.
We know the kid won't go anywhere without him. You even know here. Mr. Heaney, you made no mention of your previous pulmonary embolism.
That's because my pills kept me ticking over just fine.
When was the last time you had yourself monitored?
Because this is warfarin, a blood-thinning agent.
Yes. I'm fully aware of the medication that I'm taking. Thank you very much.
Then you're also probably fully aware that take too many of these and hey, you got yourself a major bleed in the epigastric artery. Congratulations.
What do you need to do?
Well, for a start, we need to move you to a surgical ward.
No, I'm not having an operation.
Oh, that's handy because we don't want to give you one.
We'll treat you with vitamin K and frozen plasma for now, and hopefully that'll stop the bleed, and you won't be stuck here for much longer.
Amen to that.
Thank you.
No need. Even dogs deserve pain relief.
She's a nice girl. Gutsy. But you really shouldn't build her hopes up. She actually believes that you're going to stick around and be a surrogate father to her son. I never thought I'd see the day when the mighty Abra would settle for a life in rainy old Holby.
You're another genuine article, aren't you? Show up here after all this time and pretend to know something about me.
Some things are self-evident.
Yes, such as you and I have nothing to talk about. You made sure of that.
Touché. And how is your mother? Still growing 5 kinds of tomatoes in the back garden? I'm not proud of what I've done.
It's very big of you.
I know I haven't been much of a father.
You don't say.
But you've got to know why I left.
You're easily bored and wanted to make lots of money.
Naturally. It was that simple.
Well, it certainly seemed that way to me. You went off, never came back, turned into the Richard Branson of the arms trade.
Your mother and I were death to one another. A very slow, imperceptible, interminable death.
Very poetic.
She wouldn't even entertain the notion of the word divorce. I mean, heaven forfend. Somebody had to call a spade a spade.
Well, you certainly called it, didn't you? But I wouldn't feel too bad. You made up for it with your cheque every month. It was very touching.
I tried.
Yes, you tried to bugger off and cut your losses.
And you've never done that, have you?
We might be genetically linked, but I very much doubt that I take after you in any way whatsoever. I'm not in love with money. I don't get a kick out of striking nifty deals with the scum of the earth.
But you had made an equal success of yourself as a father. I mean, do you actually know where that son of yours is?
If I were you, I'd keep your mouth shut, get better, and get the hell out of here.
Thanks so much for coming in.
No problem at all. We realise you must be very busy.
Take a seat. Can I get you something? Tea? Coffee?
I'm good, thank you.
Are you sure? Water or
It's
something?
okay, really. Honestly, it's no worries.
I'll take this. Can you change Mr. Griffin, please?